guys? I hope everyone's having a fantastic Christmas. This is a video response to SilverKyleVideoGames. He did a video about games that he would like to see on the Wii U in the near future, and I thought I'd share my thoughts as well. So first I'll start off with some of the Nintendo franchises that I think need to be on there. And you never really know if these franchises are going to come to the system or not. I mean, obviously some Mario's going to be on there, Legend of Zelda will be on there. But what about stuff like Fire Emblem? Because you really don't know. Fire Emblem is usually released for a Nintendo system, at least one of them. But the fan base isn't like booming huge like Mario and The Legend of Zelda. And I think it would be awesome for Fire Emblem to come out for the Wii U. The one that's coming out for the 3DS seems really cool and really awesome. So I think that needs to come out because a lot of Fire Emblems from Japan actually don't come over to America. So it would be really, really awesome to get one on the Wii U. One of my favorite Nintendo franchises is Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing has come out for every Nintendo console since the game's release in about 2002. And I think it will come out for the Wii U, and I'm really looking forward to it. I know it's coming out for the 3DS really soon, hopefully like next year around April, and I am totally stoked for that. It's going to be pre-ordered and picked up on day one, and I'm just going to play it so much. But the Wii U version would hopefully be awesome. Now, I wasn't crazy about the Wii version, City Folk. I still really just like the original one, the GameCube. I don't know if it's just like a nostalgic thing or I was really young when I played it, but that is still my favorite one and it holds up to this day. But I'm really hopeful for Animal Crossing to keep coming out with new stuff and hopefully we'll see it on the Wii U. Another Nintendo series that I like a whole lot is Kirby. I really love Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube. It is my favorite Kirby game, but we haven't seen Kirby Air Ride at all since the GameCube, and I think it would do really well on the Wii U. I thought it was going to do well on the Wii if it was ever released for the Wii. Kirby Air Ride is really awesome. It gives you a whole new perspective about Kirby. There's a lot of modes to play as well, so that you really don't get bored with the game a lot. And I think if they add some new content for the Wii U one, it'll do really well, so I'm really crossing my fingers for Kirby Air Ride. I don't know if Nintendo knows that its fans really enjoyed Kirby Air Ride and would love to have another one, but I know that I do. Another thing that I think the Wii U really needs to excel in the next few years is JRPGs. Now, the Wii started to come along in its last, few years where, we had a Xenoblade, and I feel like we need some more JRPGs to pick it up. For example, back in the SNES days when we had Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana, like those games are pure gold these days. And I think Nintendo can really throw out some really awesome RPGs. Now I understand that that's all Square Enix, and if Square Enix comes out with a really awesome RPG, I think they should put it on the Wii. Because a lot of times, a lot of JRPGs don't come to the Wii, like a lot of them are on the PS3, but the Wii U needs them, because they would be absolutely awesome. Another one of my favorite franchises, not from Nintendo, but from Natsume, Harvest Moon. I see this all the time when a new system comes out. I said it when the 3DS comes out, but Harvest Moon all the way. I never get sick of Harvest Moon. The past few years, though, with Harvest Moon and with handhelds has been kind of weird. I didn't like some of the games. Wasn't crazy about Grand Bazaar. Wasn't too crazy about Island of Happiness either. But they're really picking back up. Tale of Two Towns was excellent. It's an excellent game. I haven't played A New Beginning yet, but I just hear great things about that game too. So it really looks like Natsume is picking up the Harvest Moon series, and I'm just trying to imagine, what kinds of awesome things could you do with the Wii U gamepad and the touchscreen. I think Harvest Moon would obviously do well on the Wii U. Now, a few weeks ago or days ago, I don't know how long it's been, but the Mass Effect trilogy, all three games were released in like one collector's edition set for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, which is awesome. Now, there's Mass Effect 3 for the Wii U. But Nintendo said that they're not really going to put Mass Effect 1 or 2 on the Wii U, which is kind of sad because a big thing about Mass Effect is transferring your character on to the next game so that your story and that your character's personality develops as the whole Mass Effect story goes along. Now, but you can't transfer your character for the Wii U version because there's not a first and second game. I think it would be super smart for BioWare to have all the games put on the Wii U. And I think that that would just like help the Wii U to sell as well, because Mass Effect's a huge series. Mass Effect has a huge fan base, and a lot of people say, well, the Wii U's not for hardcore. gamers, but I really think Mass Effect would do super well on the Wii U. I heard that there were some problems with Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U, frame rate problems and just like graphic problems, but I feel like if they fix these things and they put out a trilogy, it will do great. And that way, you can keep transferring your character. And I know BioWare is working on Mass Effect 4. And I know Mass Effect 4 apparently, you know, isn't going to have Shepard in it and everything. But it would still be cool to have your character Shepard transferred from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 3. So, yeah. Alright, so you guys know me, and I'm not a huge arcade-style fighting game person. But I really like the Naruto Clash of Ninja series. I got the first Naruto Clash of Ninja on the GameCube, and then I got Clash of Ninja 2. And I have Clash of Ninja Revolution 3 for the Wii, and it is awesome. Like, I love playing that fighting game. I am a huge Naruto fan, so that does help a lot. But I just think the fighting game is so easy to get used to, I suppose. And since I'm not a huge fighting game person, you know, it's really a good game for me to play. I definitely think there needs to be some more Naruto fighters, and there definitely will. There's Naruto fighters, like, just coming out of the nose of Japan, and they just throw them over here because they sell really well, and they do a really good job. Naruto fan base is huge, and I'm one of those fans. I definitely think that there should also be a Naruto RPG. Now, there's a Naruto RPG kind of thing, Rise of Ninja, I believe it was called, for the Xbox 360. That was a really awesome game. Uzumaki Chronicles was also a really good game, but that wasn't on the Wii. The Wii tends to get more of the fighters, but I think they need to get some of the RPGs. That would be really, really awesome. Another thing that I think the Wii really needs is the Final Fantasy series. Now, the Wii did get Crystal Chronicles and Chocobo's Dungeon, but what about, like, the main Final Fantasy series? Like, I mean, Final Fantasy X was on the PS2, Final Fantasy XII was on the PS2, Final Fantasy XIII was on Xbox 360 and PS3, and it was not seen on the Nintendo console, the Wii. So I think that if, you know, Square Enix pulls out some more Final Fantasies, it would be really awesome for it to come out for the Wii U. That way, a lot of the Final Fantasy fans, you know, aren't stuck, you know, getting two different consoles or whatever. I mean, this isn't about console wars or anything, but it would be nice to have the Final Fantasy series, since it's got such a huge fan base, for it to come out on the Wii U. And I would definitely love to play them and love to see their beauty on the Wii U. And of course, everyone knows I'm going to say this, but Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog is already there for the Wii, with Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, but I know that there will be eventually a Sonic the Hedgehog game, whether it be like action or adventure or something, and it'll be on there. I'm just really excited to see what the future holds for the Wii U and Sonic, and I love to see how the gameplay is for the Wii U, because I know going into the Wii was super uncomfortable with Sonic and the Secret Rings. I tried to play it on like the Wii remote, and I just couldn't get it. So hopefully this is a lot more comfortable transition from the Wii into the Wii U, because going from the GameCube controller to the Wii remote was just... Anyway, guys, I hope you will comment, and I hope you will also subscribe to SilverKyleVideoGames. And, yeah, have a good Christmas. Oh, and leave comments below about games that you would love to see for the Wii U. I'm sure I missed tons that I could talk about, but those were just some that were, like, on the top of my head on my Santa hat. Anyway, guys, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.